and the truth is also coming to the light. He's been using Ather 450 for how many years?
It's been about 4 years.
Mind you can see that he's an EV enthusiast. He's driving the Tigor EV, which is also serving him really well.
Yes.
Okay guys, so now I'm done with the event at Ultraviolet. The launch is done, and yesterday's factory visit at Ather was also awesome. So follow up on yesterday's factory visit. We got to see the kind of quality checks that are done and how meticulously they prepare, or how they go about the attention to detail, and trying to offer the best for the customer, best quality and the best services possible. This was the talk yesterday, but how it fares in real life. We have an Ather owner right next to me, Mr. Ranjit, and he's a biker brother whom I bumped into at the Ultraviolet launch. And this is the best part about biking culture or motorcycling. Now we are in a tunnel. I think it's gonna black out, and then we're gonna come into the light, and the truth is also coming to the light in a moment. So I met Ranjit at the Ultraviolet launch, and he was courteous enough to drop me at my friend's place now. So in conversation, he is an EV enthusiast. He's been using Ather 450 for how many years?
It's been about 4 years.
4 years. You can be a little louder because we are depending
2019, since 2019.
Okay. And any major issues with the 450 that you have faced as an owner?
A little bit of software bugs,
okay.
And otherwise there's no major issues as such.
Okay.
But the company, I've been very happy with the Ather, especially the brand. It's an Indian Bangalore-based company, and recently I sent it for a service, and these guys found out there's some issues with the battery, and they're very proactive. They'll let me know about
this was just before the warranty
was getting over, and I sent the vehicle for just an annual checkup.
Okay.
These guys are very, very proactive, and they informed me that the battery had an issue, and they replaced it free of cost.
And this was
under
done
the warranty.
Under the warranty, and mind you can see that he's an EV enthusiast. He's driving the Tigor EV, which is also serving him really well.
Yes.
So where are we headed with this EV culture? Can you just throw light on that? And do you actually end up saving money having embraced the EV culture?
I would say yes.
Okay, so how much money do you end up saving?
See, if you compare it to, let's compare it with another sedan, a petrol or a diesel, per kilometer the running cost would be about 10-12 rupees a kilometer. With this EV, it's 1 rupee, and the investment is on a higher side, but over the long period you would definitely save.
Okay, so how much did you pay for this?
I paid about 13 lakhs on road in Bangalore.
Okay, and how much range are you getting?
I'm getting practically about 200 to 220. I drive within Bangalore city.
And you're using standard charge, or you're using a fast charge option?
Standard charge, slow charging.
Slow charging
at home.
At home, okay. And the wall charger that it comes standard with this?
That is standard.
Standard. And how much what is the capacity or the charging?
It's just all that we need is a 15 amp
socket. But what is the charger's capacity? Is it 30 watt charger or 75 watt charger or 50 watt?
Sure on that.
You're not sure on that. Okay.
I'm not yet.
Okay, fine. We'll try and include that in the description portion below. Now, these are real world feedback from a real world EV owner who has actually tasted the ICE era, and he has transformed or transitioned into the EV era, and he can vouch for it that this indeed makes a difference. Now, there are a lot of questions in people's minds, especially a person like me who love true petrol heads, who love the josh or the kind of intensity and the adrenaline that ICE engines offer. But this one is no less. It offers good acceleration as well, like it's pulling us effortlessly now. So what do you think about that? Wow. Is the performance decent enough?
Too good.
Okay.
Test.
Okay. Oh. Okay. So we are right in the middle of the city. So let's behave ourselves.
Yeah. Get an open straight, definitely agree.
Yeah. Okay. So now he tells us. So how much time does it take to fully charge?
Fully charge, it takes about 0 to 100%. It takes about good 8 to 9 hours. On
8
a
to
slow
9
charge.
hours. So overnight charge.
Overnight charge.
And does it have that auto cutoff feature?
Yes, it does.
It does. So need not, you can just put it on
Don't
charge
have to worry about
and by morning it's all fully charged
Done.
for you. And it gives you a range of 220 to 30.
220 practically. It gives about
Practically
200,
true
220.
range. So you have the practical true range of Tigor EV for the records for all of you prospective buyers over there. 220 is the true range of the Tigor EV, top spec one. And what about the true range of Ather 450?
Ather 450 I get about 65, 65.
65. In which mode are you riding?
The ride mode?
The ride mode. So it is kind of a perfect blend of power and economy.
Yeah.
The city mode kind of a thing. So it's not economy, it's not warp mode or sport mode, it's the ride mode.
Right.
So and it offers decent amount of pickup.
Yes, it does.
And
compared to the other bikes, yes. It
And
does.
even with a pillion on board
Yes, it does.
in the
Has
ride
very-
mode.
Ride mode, yes.
Oh, that's
Even in
actually
the eco
safe.
mode. I sometimes take a pillion in the
Okay.
eco mode as well.
Okay.
It does.
Does it climb the inclines?
Yes, it does. It does. Yes.
So here are all the answers that you have in your mind as a prospective EV buyer. So can you embrace EV lifestyle in practical real world conditions? Here you have a live testimony in front of us, Ranjit, who has owned not only the Ather, who owns not only the Ather 450, but also an EV vehicle, the Tigor, and here we received all the answers. Coming back to another very crucial point that not many people talk about is real world true range. Now say for instance we can see here 84% charge and the range remaining is 179 kilometers. So Ranjit, tell me now, what if the battery drains down to the bare minimum? So does it go all the way to 10% or 5%, or does it try to give up a little earlier?
It goes as low as even below 5% as well. I've seen some guys who have even driven the last mile of about 1% charge as well.
Oh.
So there's no issues.
There's no issue with that. And have you experienced something yourself?
No, I have not.
that
not
kind of
till date,
scenario?
not till date. With the EVs, you'll have to plan your trips.
Uh-huh.
It's like how we charge a mobile, right?
Okay.
So
Is
same
it
way
like
you'll have to-
what is the safe buffer you prefer?
I say about 30%.
30%, below that you haven't tried.
I haven't tried. 30%.
So try to wrap up your this thing with 30% charge is what proper EV owner, be it two-wheeler or four-wheeler, he's saying. And most of the time it gets the job done, you mean to say.
It is, yes. You
So
plan
long
well
so
and
long as you plan it well, it doesn't
you
let
can
you
cover
down.
it. Yeah.
It doesn't let you down.
It does not. It does.
So would you say an emphatic yes to EV culture?
You should.
We should?
You should, yes. I think everyone should.
Yeah, everyone should. So first answer came out a little slow, but now he says
Driving,
he's concentrating on driving. So what do you think about this ultraviolet? Like, do you think India is ready to embrace this performance sport EV, or are we still not there yet? What do you think?
I think it's something new.
Okay.
I think we'll have to confidently go and start.
It's about faith, you mean to say?
It's the faith, yeah. It's
Yeah, it's
again
a
a
leap of-
Bangalore-based
it's a-
company, and it's something close to my heart.
Okay.
So I've already had my booking, booked my.
Okay, so
pre-booked
here
my
is the
bike.
first customer
So-
one of the first customers of Ultraviolet F77.
The pricing
So a
is
lot
being
of things
aggressive
happening
today.
in this video. First of all, you have a first customer for Ultraviolet F77, hoping that it really delivers on the hype it surrounds. Then you have the owner's verdict from the Tigor EV, and you have an owner's verdict for Ather as well. So much of information in one video. But anyway, Smile says it all, and he's a true enthusiast. He rides a BMW 1200 GS, so you know that this man knows his machines and he knows the subject pretty well. So I am really fortunate enough to meet you, Ranjit, and and on this happy to
take you. Meet you in Bangalore and then drop you in my car.
So thanks for all the quick inputs and to the point inputs. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up and stay tuned for more action coming up right here at Dino's World.